Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This is your home for organic Bible study. It's fresh and delicious, and I hope that you're ready for a great week of 5-minute-a-day Bible study, because that's what we do here. It's 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week, studying the Psalms verse by verse. That is Daily Dose Radio's mission. I hope that you'll jump on the what we like to call the Psalter Segway. Put your little helmet on and let's go down the hallway, and we're going to look in today in room 56. Room 56, that's where Psalm 56 is, and we're going to look at all 13 verses this week. And this one is good. This one has the yeast that'll make your bread rise. If you're depressed, if you're afraid, ladies and gentlemen, this is the psalm for you. If you're sad, if you're apart, you need to listen to Psalm 56. David will make you feel better here in this psalm. It is a psalm of David to the chief musician. So we have the choir master. He's busy again. And this psalm is on another instrument or maybe a tune. We're not sure which one it is. A miktam of David, and this one is when the Philistines took him in Gath. So we have this time in the introduction a little more historical background, and we go back to 1 Samuel chapter 21, and we're looking here in verses 12 and following. David runs from Saul. This is after the beginning in 21 when he goes to the priest, and he receives food for his men and the sword of Goliath, and he runs off and he goes to Gath. He runs away from the land of Israel, which was a mistake. He shouldn't have left, but he did. And he goes to Achish, king of Gath, and there the men, his administrators, Achish's administrators or guys that are in the court, they see David, they know who he is. And they say, isn't this the one that, they sang songs about him killing his thousands and 10,000s and so forth? And David has to feign himself or pretend like he's mad so that it can't be him because he's a madman. But they bring him in before Achish, and so he pretends like he's mad so that he can escape, and he escapes them and runs off to the cave of Adullam, and he remembers this incident and pens this psalm. Listen to verses 1 and 2 today. Be merciful unto me, O God, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppresseth me. Mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. There are several elements in this psalm that we're going to find that we've seen before. They're not new to us. We have direct address to God in this psalm. O God appears several times. Direct address to God appears in several places. And we have these repeating confessions of faith that are absolutely beautiful and will help illuminate your faith if you will meditate on them. They're wonderful. So here we have him praying to the Lord, be merciful. Right off the bat, we know we're in a prayer. He's addressing God here directly. Be merciful unto me, O God. So this direct address begins the psalm. Man would swallow me up. Well, you can see how that could happen, especially since he's, in the hands of the men of Achish. They want to, maybe they want to kill him. They don't know what to do with him. They think this is the one that has killed the tens of thousands. And they're fighting, it says they oppress him. Well, so David is in that kind of a situation. And have you ever been there where you pray, be merciful, O God? Because you know that there's only one place of help, and that's at the throne of God. And you ask him for mercy there. Mine enemies. So he's naming them early. These are the enemies. Not only the Philistines, but also Saul and his men. He's chased and buffeted on every side. They be many that fight against me, O thou most high. Here we end verse 2 with another direct address, O thou most high. So his prayer is automatic here. We jump right into it. Be merciful. I hope you'll pray that prayer for yourself today and ask God to be merciful to you. And guess what? He will. Join me tomorrow. We're going to look at verses 3 and 4 on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.